It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Look at this Baltimore defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Lance. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Well, this defense for the Ravens, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. And Lance going to throw. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That run sure looked familiar, and another first down picked up for Baltimore. And after a Hall of Fame caliber run in Tennessee, King Henry has made the move to Baltimore, and he's hoping he can be the missing piece that finally gets the Ravens over the hump.
In motion, Aguilar. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Cowboys 0.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Cowboys at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, you might want to get out of the way.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, it's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. You look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
Now a play fake. Lance. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Cowboys nothing.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Lance looking to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Hot it. Smash, smash. That's it. Keep it rolling. Check, smash. Check, smash. Check, go.
Again, it's Elliott. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Now Lance looking to change it up. On 3rd down, Elliott. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Now it's Jackson. Steps away. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Room to maneuver at the 35. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Forward.
1st down, here's Mitchell. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And now an audible here into something else. Now it's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tucker now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2nd and 10. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let's go now.
Inside give to Elliott. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. Deontay Hardy back deep. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Here's a 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Jackson rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing is Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd and 9. Now Lance. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Cowboys nothing.
That was a big turnover I had, and I couldn't score. It's all good. Yeah, me neither.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now they'll change things up. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Where your backup in?
Formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried.
So why your backup in, though?
Hit, but incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Really?
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield.
Y'all don't let him get that. I can't believe he took Lamar out. I got to make you pay for that.
Early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson now. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
What is that?
Put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend
No,
would
right? It was a
change now.
2 minute.
2nd and 6 from the 10. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
13.
In motion, Aguilar. Mitchell will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach
Let's
Lombardi
go.
would say, we get a
Let's
seal
go.
here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the
I
ball
wanted
hard
to play.
and finish in the end zone.
Tucker
Be
with
all
an
right.
extra point, and it's
I got
now
plenty of
21-0.
time. Hey. Don't necessarily have to pass. A little bit of both.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Just kick off.
And this return
Yeah, his release is
quick in
really a
as he
little
is
bit
belted
slow.
at the end of that one. The Dallas
D, what
offense here set
defense?
to begin the drive. Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. And past the 40.
Stop the clock.
He's out of bounds. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's
Same.
the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Why?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A give to Elliott. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Oh, you know what? I ran a play on you earlier.
41, 2nd and 9.
And that fucking fullback was a lot faster than I expected him to be.
Now it's Lance sliding out of the pocket. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Now Lance wants to change him up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
The give is to Elliott.
Come on, these guys ain't moving today.
Give him a yard down to the 43. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
And he went right into them niggas.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Come on, baby.
The interception. His
God dang.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jackson from the shotgun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here's Jackson to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out.
Pick that damn ball off.
Quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's
Oh my God.
and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. To throw again is Jackson. Walker with a grab, left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way
Now,
to
how
the
they gonna
30.
give you that bullshit,
So from
bro?
Cowboy
Come on, really.
territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. From the gun, Jackson. And Walker has it.
All your niggas holding the ball.
20-yard line. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now Jackson. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show here.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
This complete left side to Aguilar. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. And Jackson throwing once more. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now Lamar changing the look. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And Tucker, the former
Serious son was reaching out to me on that college too. Get him the force even
further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need
got to, bro. I
those 3
don't feel like
points,
playing.
They'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this
I
one's
won't
already
go on.
wrapped
Look,
up, but you and I both
I'm gonna
know
quit.
if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
I looked up that first half. It was 2 minutes. You think he got the quarters too low?
Face it, this drive
He's
is not
6
going to
minute
have any bearing
quarter.
on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Here's Lance.
This is the release is slow.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout.
Super rush. Come on, bro. Stop playing.
And stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
It's all good because I'm gonna draft Shador Sanders next year.
Lance looking to throw it. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. The pressure.
Man, let me score so this fool don't shut me out.
9-yard loss. 3rd and 19.
Hey.
To throw, it's Lance. Flushed out right. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Inaudible here to get a new look. Desperation time here. Lance. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy.
Damn.
Another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
No, we change it.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
From the gun, it's Jackson on the move to his left. This one into the hands of Aguilar. And they are going to score.
That's Lamar. You running way the fuck out to the... Yeah.
Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
Oh, there are 2 guys over there.
To the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Hey, shut up, yeah.
Tucker able to connect
I'm in it, 8.
point. And this one was
3 timeout.
As they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Look, that's the kick. That's the kicker. You said you thinking you're gonna shut me off. That's the problem.
Right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They'll come up 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Lance. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Ooh. I don't want to.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing now is Lance. He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just
they tell me to kick the field goal.
Not picked to bring up 4th down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance.
Oh, my God.
Oh, goodness. Here's a 5th interception.
That fucking blitzer on that play action fucked me up.
At their own 35-yard line. interception on the defensive
And
side.
so I just throw in
Seems like everything they
timing. I
touch in
should have
this
threw
one,
it to
Charles, turns
fucking
gold.
numbnuts
They
underneath.
have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is
Answer the phone, man. It's Michelle.
Away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need
my
examples,
God.
but here's a great one. Gets to the outside.
Yeah, I'm
they give him the ball
broadcasting
pretty
this shit,
quickly,
too.
and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, bullying his way
I'm
into the end
deleting
zone.
this shit as soon as I get off.
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
It's a franchise, not a season. That's all I got to say.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I got drafted.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today.
Can I get pass interference?
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Now Lance. And he'll be hit as
Man, you can't get that ball
and
off.
that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. One final try now for Lance. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have
That's not the nigga I wanted to throw to either.
Third down conversion. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form.